Save it.
For the pod?
We're rolling. Go ahead.
I heard the Acolyte episode 3 is the Star Wars The Last Jedi of TV.
Oh, God.
Meaning it takes the fan base, rips it in half, and then just walks away.
Oh.
I can't wait.
Gotta respect that.
Apparently it takes like the Star Wars lore and throws it in the garbage disposal.
Oh, Jesus.
And didn't I tell you a couple days ago, I kind of want to see the Star Wars fan base just burn.
You did.
Yeah.
Because they're starting to get on my nerves. Because,
Starting to.
Well, I used to be a part of the Star Wars fan base, but now it's like if you don't have like an extremist opinion on it, it's like you're kind of irrelevant. And now I'm back in like high school, I was kind of irrelevant. Except if you watched last week's episode, I was the class vice president. And yeah, I heard that it's just bonkers. It just does something and it just destroys the.
What was
canon.
this Rotten Tomato score?
The Acolyte?
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Cuckoo banana.
Because like TV shows, like everyone has like 100%. Like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is 100%.
What?
I mean, I love it. It's
100%?
It's a great show.
High
Yeah,
bar.
because no real critics watch it. It's like some fan in their basement. They're like, oh my God. Coulson was in it. Your thoughts on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
I haven't seen it. I thought it was S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought that was the same thing.
As what?
The show. The Shield. The Shield.
What's The Shield?
Don't
Oh, you're
know.
thinking of
It's
The
like a
Wall.
cop show.
It's like Big Plinko with LeBron James.
No, you're thinking of The Wall, the album by Pink Floyd.
Are we doing top 10? We never figured out what the...
Oh, yeah. Leave those kids alone.
This will only take a minute.
This will only take a minute, Major.
Oh, he's taking the time. Are you bored?
I'm sorry, this will only take a minute.
It'll only take a minute, I promise.
Let's get into it. Yay? Is it real?
This will just take a minute. Police business.
Can you give us a minute?
This will take a minute, Bruce. Could you please just give me a minute?
Well,
I feel like
I live with psychopaths.
I know you gotta get to work. This will only take a couple minutes, please.
Top 10 board games?
Mother, do you think what?
Top 10 board games? Top 10 games
That's fun.
on a board? Is it fun or is it anything?
I mean,
It's an idea.
we could definitely come up with that on the spot.
Top 10 games that have a stupid way you could tie at the end even though you're clearly winning.
I got
Chess,
one
number 1. Everything else,
Number
number
two?
2 to 10. Number 2, sort of, yeah, kissing your
Tic-tac-toe.
sister. Isn't that what they say about a tie? It's kind of like kissing your sister.
I hate ties.
They get everywhere. Sand. I don't know.
Right.
Back to Star Wars. I got another text. Sorry, you guys continue. It's not a text. It's a Bleach Report.
Oh, better stop the show for it then.
It says it's just about Jason Kidd backtracking on his Jaylen Brown take.
Idiot.
Wait, let's talk about this. I know we don't like to bring up sports a lot unless it's DeMar Hamlin giving a 1-star review to like a
We don't?
chiropractor or some shit. But in our midst is a guy that's about to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy. Silas Stearns is.
I myself am going to.
He's about to win a championship.
Yep, we are.
The Celtics are up 2-0 in a best of 7 series.
Okay. I was very confused. I
And
was like, golf is going well.
It's the finals.
it's the NBA
right.
Finals.
The NBA
I'm with you
Finals.
on that one. I didn't know the name of the
We
trophy.
ain't talking Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, more like Caitlin Farts.
Caitlin
Wow.
Not Dark.
Are you taking a stance here?
Did you hear what you just said?
No.
Say it again clean. Go ahead.
Jokes always work better the second time. I just said Caitlin Not Dark. It's on everybody's mind. Let's face the facts, people.
When's the last time Bills never won a Super Bowl? Clearly, they went 0 for 4.
Right.
Hey, did you hear they're changing the area code in Buffalo to 044? Sorry, just had that in the chamber. Just like that's my suicide. That was shout out to Ron Petrunich. He's the one that had that joke. The Raiders.
044.
Yeah.
Right.
The
I
last
got it.
time one of my teams
That's
won
pretty funny.
anything at all was Stanley Cup. Pittsburgh Penguins won back-to-back in 16 and 17. You watched 17
Sidney
one with
Crosby.
me
I did.
because you're a good friend. You couldn't
I
care
am.
less.
Nope.
But my dad was.
I could barely keep
My
track
dad
of the
was
fucking
getting
puck.
treatment, and so I was just like, "Yeah, I guess I'll watch a hockey game with him while his dad gets treatment." My dad's great now. Cheers to my father.
Shout out.
And yeah, you know, and
Comment below.
anyway, so yeah, that was 17 was the last. I guess I'm the most recent champion here. Right?
Yeah, when was the Patriots?
Oh
Super
no,
Bowl?
the Patriots.
Was that
wait.
2018?
Was that? Oh yeah, it was Rams. It's 9-3 final. Kind of a boring Super Bowl.
Kind of.
I guess you're the most recent champion.
And I'm about to be next week, maybe.
He just jinxed it. I got him to
This
say
doesn't
it on,
come out till next week.
I got him to say it on camera. You're fucked.
You can take that to the bank.
Yeah,
Double down, Silas.
it's over.
That's what we call him.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's out.
He said he'll die out there.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna play.
But the doctors were like, but you can't play though.
Ah,
So anyway, it doesn't matter.
We'll see.
Didn't mean to lead the show with sports.
We'll
Here
see.
we are. Harrison,
Love
take it away. Oh, introduce the show, I guess.
It's episode 34. Everyone just joining us. I think it's 34. I don't care.
It is 34.
Everyone just joining us. You know how it goes. We talk. Smack.
we talk.
We just talk.
We
yeah,
talk now.
Not really bad anything.
It's 102 degrees outside.
Yes, it is. I love
It's
it.
10 o'clock
I love it.
at night.
Hell yeah.
You love it?
Yep.
Back to what I was saying.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the show,
Mm.
everybody.
We got a scale
We did.
in the mail. Did you get it?
No, wouldn't that have been cool though?
Wait, okay. By the end of the episode, this episode doesn't end until one of us catches the
It's
fly.
the Breaking Bad episode.
Titled? Sorry.
The Fly?
Oh, wow. He actually knew it. Directed by
The fucking director.
Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson.
Oh, nice.
It's back to the Acolyte.
Nice.
The third episode rips the Star Wars fandom into oblivion. I can't wait. I hope that.
Go woke,
I hope.
go
You know
bro.
what I hope it is? I hope somebody's like gay, and then the Star
I
Wars
thought they
nerds
were
are
all
like,
gay.
"What? You can't be gay in Star Wars?"
Only the fans can do that.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
You want homophobia? I'm your guy. It's not even homophobic.
I know it's
Anyway.
not. You just said people are gay.
Yeah, I'm just nervous. I'm in this politically correct world. I don't know what I can and cannot say, especially in June. Let's get into it. Gay? Is it real?
Is being gay real? Are you asking me if it's a choice or if it's real? Because from experience, it's definitely real. So yeah, I just wanted to see your reaction to see if you were a bigot. I'm not gay, but that
What'd you call me?
But that reaction lends me to believe that maybe you are sort of a bigot. What am I
Or
doing?
he's gay.
Yeah, I was like, we went this whole time. We could have been making love.
No, you're not my
In
type.
the ass?
You're not my type. I want guys that look like girls. Because they never mind. I'm not saying.
I got a
that.
haircut.
I should. I'm drunk. This is the first. Is this the first episode where I'm drunk?
I don't know. This is the first episode I'm sober.
It's sort of a role reversal. And let's see how the ratings do.
Oh, this is getting good.
You know,
I hope they do great, because if I'm like, shit, I got to get drunk. I gave up drinking. I want to see what I can do.
I edited the last
You
episode.
gave it up?
It's been five days
Wow.
You haven't drank in 5 days.
since the last pod. And that was only one beer. Just for fun, though.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I
What?
think better than ever. I should have done this a long time
What's
ago.
wrong?
Nothing. I just want to. I was like, I think I'm done drinking beer. It's annoying.
It's
fair.
annoying. I mean,
So I'll
it's
just see.
expensive.
The Zins are expensive. Those are $30 a roll.
And those literally do nothing, right?
Yeah.
They don't do anything.
Well, not for me at least.
Do they give you a little buzz-a-roo?
When you first start them.
Actually, well, the other
no?
day, it's
Not
funny
anymore.
because at work my hands get so dirty. So when I just open it up and just grab one with my tongue.
He works at a poop factory.
But the other day,
You
I
do?
yeah, because I don't want to touch it because my hands got
What are you,
little
a
over 'em.
camel?
Dumb and Dumber. So I just is that what you're whatever. So the other day I grabbed 2 by accident, but I was like, well, I'm not going to spit it back in the container. So I just had 2 in, and immediately I was like, I feel sick.
Yeah.
What did I do? And then I
could
realized
do
like,
it.
oh, I'm getting a nicotine buzz. I haven't had this in years.
Sorry, so
Anyway.
the buzz is that you feel like you want to throw up.
Well, no, I guess not.
No, you
Not
can
for
get a
one
little
day.
Nick sick.
I
as
could
they
just
say.
tell I had like a head rush.
I
but
remember that. You just reminded me of a person. Their name is an alliteration, and it's a female.
Okay.
Dora the
She
Explorer.
used to say that a lot.
Yeah.
Or he. Dorothy Explorer. That's not alliteration. That's a rhyme.
Isn't that from The Office? Or
No, that's from.
It's from
that-
something.
That's from CBS. Dorothy Explorer.
Nickelodeon, but it's from something. where
By the
he's
way,
like
isn't
a-
that funny? Her name is Dora, and then you're supposed to say the Explorer. It's
Yeah.
Explorer.
But Explorer is the feminine version of Explorer. Exploro. Forget it.
Explora
yeah.
Patronum.
I guess.
Star Wars.
Since this is all I
Star
got, I'll
Wars?
just say yeah, I'd stop drinking. But it's more just a test of self-discipline.
Wait, keep talking. I'll be right back. Just
That
keep
is
talking.
literally all I had.
No, keep talking. So I was gonna say something.
If I drink again, I'll drink liquor. It's not for like, oh, I should drink. Because when I drink, it'd be different if I was like getting blackout drunk and crashing the car. But when I drink, I'll just come home from work and chug 3 beers and go right to bed. But I'm like, I should probably stop.
Well,
doing that.
you're a whiskey guy.
Yeah.
You just haven't bought whiskey in a while?
Whiskey
Yeah.
glasses.
Nice.
I have
We planned
sunglasses
that.
on. I didn't.
The,
You said whiskey. You think I was gonna say that? No,
No,
matter what?
we talked before the show.
Sunglasses.
We've moved to St. George, Utah. That's where I said the name of the city.
Wow.
We're talking here.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We'll get to it. What the hell was I gonna say? Whiskey. Yeah, it's so easy to get beer at the gas station,
Yeah.
but I have to go out of my way. And every time I want to drink liquor, it's Sunday and it's closed. So that's just out of pure laziness. I haven't had liquor in forever. But I'm like, I'm done with beer.
Apparently, we got to go to Mesquite.
Is it cheaper?
Way cheaper.
Well, sign me up.
Oh, yeah, my mom said that.
Yeah,
Am I in the
like
shot?
by a
man?
lot.
Yeah. That whole cushion's in the shot.
I didn't ask you about the cushion.
I'm letting you know how
I
much
asked
room
about
you have to
myself.
breathe.
The reason why I put these on,
You're kind of like the cushion of people. I don't really know why.
you have no idea how right you are about that statement. Sort of just absorbing. It's not funny.
Like a
Seth.
sponge.
And yeah, but then it's never like wrung out, and then I cry.
That's the wringing out.
But it's never wrung out is the problem. So then it's just like leaking, right? It's like a sponge that you leave on the table for a month, and then you're like, oh, it's dry, and there's water on my kitchen table.
But don't you think
And
the
then it's just
sponge
kinda
would
like
suck
crusty?
up the water on the table?
Don't talk about what I do and do not suck up. That's going to be between me and my diary, okay? The reason why
You're
I
a
have the
suck-up.
sunglasses on
What about daughter glasses? Hey, get ready for stand-up later, everybody.
is because
Just warming up.
we've moved here, and I've realized that my eyes hurt when it's sunny, and I could do something about it.
Yeah.
So I bought these sunglasses. Anyone want to guess where I bought them from? Unless you already know.
Dollar General.
Close.
Five Below.
Closer.
Ross Dress for Less.
Walmart.
I did,
should've
yeah.
guessed.
$13.50. Actually, my mom bought them for me. Thank you, Mom. Her
Shout out,
birthday
Mom.
is in 2 hours.
Zen.
Oh.
Well, it's been a week.
She took. By the time
up for
from the
her.
time of recording, she is turning 37.
Everyone go wish her a happy
Mom,
birthday.
37. Don't do the math on how old I am because it's gonna freak you out. But
She sounds like my type.
yeah, she was 12 when she had me, and that's not true. I'm not gonna tell her her age, you perverts. But she's happy birthday to her. She bought me these,
Yeah.
and we were supposed to get lunch today.
She bought you a gift for her birthday.
We were supposed to get lunch today, and we ended up not, and we're gonna do it Thursday, so a day before this comes out. And I guess I should probably buy her the lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Is my point.
Or go get her a little gift.
I already did that for Mother's Day. It was so close.
Oh.
Like, people do that for me because my birthday's December 6th.
Wasn't Mother's Day like a month
And they
ago?
give me like a pseudo expensive gift, and they go, "This is for now and Christmas," and I'm like, "That's okay. I guess this is all arbitrary then."
Right.
You could just give me a gift on May 30th. Like what isn't? Anyway, go whatever. I'm a cushion, and it is what it is.
The sad episode.
Are we doing a list?
Oh, yeah.
What's the list again?
We got to figure it out.
Oh yeah,
We said that
so
it was
far we got
gold.
People.
Yeah, we're trying to. We want to do a joint list, but we can't think of what.
Dog
it is.
breeds? No.
I hate dogs.
Cookies.
What?
Nah, really.
Cookies? No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can
Types of
get to-
salad.
I had a Cobb salad the other day. We'll get to that later, guys. It's a crazy story.
We said board games is boring. I don't know. Maybe we just don't do this.
Sunglasses. Top 10 sunglasses.
I don't. Ray-Bans. That's all I got.
Oakley. Pit Viper.
I'm already forgetting what you're saying.
Gucci.
Gucci, yeah. Oh, the ones that are glasses. Glasses that turn to sunglasses, that's number 10. That's bottom of the list. Hate those.
It's off the
I knew an
list.
autistic kid who had those.
Yeah, I think everyone who has those is.
Oh, I see. I just nothing.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
and
I
then
wasn't-
like
I was just
rec
stating
specs.
fact.
Oh, those aren't even sunglasses. Let's just get into glasses. I hate rec specs. I wore 'em. I'm a hypocrite.
I found out I was wearing women's sunglasses for about a week.
I almost put those on.
That's silly.
Yep.
You know what's weird? It's like I
Madam.
didn't.
They look the
notice-
same. I mean, like I couldn't tell
Were
the
they like
difference.
the big ones?
They're
No,
right over there. The thing, the femininity about them is this right here.
yeah.
It's right here.
What's feminine about it?
I don't
Grab
know.
'em.
I didn't notice them. I don't think the mic's gonna reach. Maybe it will. Okay, I guess not. That's an involved.
those are feminine. Those are classic Wayfarers.
Well, that's why I agree. I don't think they're feminine, but the more I look at them, the more I'm like, something's off.
Well, then I looked up women's Ray-Bans,
And that's exactly
black,
what they were.
and those came up. So
Buddy Holly wore those.
But my point is like he
So
could be
the
wearing
Reservoir
a
Dogs.
women's T-shirt right now. Like, what's the difference?
What?
no, I know.
That's my point. It's like it's a T-shirt
Well, sunglasses feel different.
Well, the
but-
buttons are on the other side for women.
of a T-shirt.
No, well, shirts with buttons.
I was talking about your T-shirt.
Oh, right.
Are you wearing a Kanye $100 white tee?
No, this was also from Walmart. I think $7.
It's a steal.
It's got a pocket tee on it though. I should have
I
stolen
don't know,
it.
$7 for a T-shirt. It's like what?
But if you go,
Here's it for free.
Here's a trick for white T-shirts. Everyone out there that likes white T-shirts, don't go to the T-shirt section. Go to the craft section, and they sell packs of 3 white T-shirts for tie dyeing for $9.
That reminds me
There
of
you
the
go,
job
everybody.
that I almost had this summer, where I went there and I did training for 2 days, and it was like the worst 2 days of my life. I hope these people are
At
watching.
Walmart?
No. Hold on, I'm getting there.
I was like, what?
I'm getting there, and at the end of the second day, they were like, "Hey, come back, and we're gonna tie-dye T-shirts." And it's still up in the bag. And by the way, it wasn't tie-dye T-shirts; it was tie-dye bags.
Hate ties.
So I have a bag inside of a bag. I think
yeah.
I threw it away.
Bagception.
Right.
I bought underwear at Walmart, too small, threw it away. 5-pack.
Said fuck
I
it.
had the receipt on me. I said, I can't do this. I can't go back and go, I tried these on. Too small.
I need something a little more.
I need something
You ever heard that?
bigger.
These are like a cheap castle.
It was medium. I was like, yeah, I'm probably a medium. Like, what am I? Double XL? I mean, I couldn't even put them on. All right,
You ever heard that? These are like a cheap castle. No ballroom.
I've heard of Castle in the Sky.
Castles in the sky. Check it out, everybody.
No, I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, I know. Don't worry.
Oh,
I
I'm
had
aware.
to overcome the
By our
PTSD
teacher,
there.
who didn't answer my text.
Here's my theory.
She was like, stay in touch. I tried.
You know how like a goldfish in an aquarium will grow, like limit how big it is depending on the size of the aquarium?
Yeah.
That's why I wear boxers.
Say it again. I wasn't paying attention. Say it one more time. Sorry.
He said he wears boxers to let his dick grow. Basically.
But isn't it like your brain where it's like at a certain point it's just not going to grow anymore?
I
No matter how
fucking
many
sure as
ads
shit
on
hope
porn
not.
say that they can grow it,
Yeah.
it's just
Well,
not going to grow.
They're not lying to you.
Huh?
They're not lying to you.
Yeah, but the pictures...
Like those ads?
I know, they're like huge.
But I'm like, if you just let me watch
I
the
don't
video,
watch-
it's
I
going to
don't
grow in
watch
2
porn.
seconds.
I don't think it's allowed. They're allowed to lie. I think.
don't watch porn. I've just heard that the ads are crazy.
Right.
That's what I've heard.
Yep.
That's what
Yep.
I've heard.
Yep.
Can we talk about one of the
Sorry.
funniest things I've ever seen in my life?
Sure.
You playing jazz music. That was... Oh, we should have brought the piano down. We were talking about doing that bit live on air. Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
That was... I just have to get... Look, we talk a lot of shit, okay? We're boys. We're ragging, right?
Right.
I
right.
have to tell you, one of the funniest things I've ever seen... What's the name of that song?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks. You said... A couple of drinks in, you said, I'm going to jazz it up. And look, this is for nobody. But I just need to tell you on camera so we have this documented.
This is for me.
Maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen
take
you
it.
laugh that hard in my life. You stood up
I was
and
crying.
walked away.
I was literally crying. I
was
had
in the
tears
zone.
running
Look
down
up Fred
my face.
Armisen jazzing up Jingle Bells. It's like that, but actually funny. It's like dude. You are the next Bob Burnham. If you bring that up on stage, I was crying on a day where I wasn't feeling great. I was crying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm honored.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Very
fun.
fun.
I don't know if you could ever even duplicate that.
I can't. I can't play the other part. I need someone to play the other part.
God, that was funny. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just he was jazzing it up.
Yep.
And you said it. You're like, I'm gonna jazz it up a little.
And then he went right into it.
Oh man, we should have got that on video. We should record everything.
That
Oh, yeah,
sounds
that was
like
fun.
hell. But yeah, that was
I'm
great.
trying to get back to that
Oh man, that was good.
beautiful moment. Thanks, guys.
How was your day?
It was fine. Just worked.
When
Practiced a little.
When you put that shirt on, are you making a conscious effort to match your eyes?
No.
What is so funny?
I've never looked in another man's eyes in my life.
That might be a problem. Like when you speak to them.
he's not.
Well, every time a girl talks about Silas, they're like, "Oh my God, his eyes are like so blue." And
You could get lost in them.
You didn't make a conscious decision. You didn't
No.
even think about it.
No. I don't think about matching my eyes.
I'm just saying.
This is like you want to know why I started wearing this shirt?
Hold on.
'cause I
Let's
s-
guess. What's your guess?
I don't have one.
Okay, I'm gonna say because it's comfortable.
Cabana wear.
I mean, it is comfortable, but
Okay.
that wasn't what I was thinking.
Go ahead.
No, I wear golf shirts all the time for work,
Sure.
and I only have like 10 of them. So I ran out very fast,
Okay.
and I was like, I'm sick of everything I own, and I threw this on. And then
I like
a 55-year-old at work said that it matches my eyes. So I was
See,
like,
I told you it was gonna come. It was a lady.
of course.
Yeah,
No.
of course it was.
Hey, sonny
Of course
boy.
it was. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Here's what I say. I had an interaction with when I bought these, and amongst other things. The guy.
Your mom bought those.
So I was checking out self-checkout, as you do, right? And there was already like a receipt there. So I clicked print receipt, and the guy comes up to me, the worker. I got to
Ugh.
The guy was like, oh, "That smells like rangoons."
Ugh.
I had the rangoons today. The guy goes, so this receipt was there from before. I go, I guess it was. And he goes, have a nice day. And I go, you too. And he goes, you know what? Deal. And I was like,
love that.
And honestly, it was like, if I was going to kill myself that day, that would have saved my life. Like, it was like, say something nice or something like that. That in another universe saved my life.
Yeah.
Him going, you know what? Deal. I will have a good day.
Maybe in this universe, you saved his life. He's like, say it back.
You know what?
Say it back, say it back.
Wow.
I'd kill myself
That's
if
a
I worked
short
at
film.
Walmart.
You know what, Harry? That's a short film. Yeah, that's called Spider-Verse. Sort of multiple universes. I watched the second one recently. We got to watch those. God, they're good. No. Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't. We're not recording yet.
No.
This feels like another episode where we're not going to use this, by the way.
Hey, that's fine. It's good. It's a
just thought of something we could look up, but we'll get on it later.
porn ads. When I'm trying to think of funny interactions while it was in the shoes of someone working at Walmart. The only one that comes to mind, and I know there's plenty, but the one it was the phase where it was like, would you like to round up to donate to charity?
Right.
And
I didn't do that.
And then they give like a cent of that to the charity.
So there was a boyfriend and girlfriend, and it was like, damn, reminded me of how sad I am.
Yeah.
But the girl was checking out, but the guy was paying for it. So he puts his card in, and I was like, would you like to round up? And I think he was trying to impress the lady. And he did. He's like, yeah, I would like to round up. And then the girl, after he paid, was like, that's a scam, right?
That's Silas.
Like, it's just a way for Walmart to not pay taxes or whatever. And then he paid for it, and I was like, it actually is a scam. And then he just laughed and left. And I think about that a lot. I'm like, should I have paid him back those 50 cents? Anyway, I guess that wasn't that funny.
No, that was very funny.
I got another one. This is a bit more... Oh, boy. There was a special fella that came into Walmart. I worked in the electronics
How do
department.
you know that?
Oh, believe me. He came in. I worked in the electronics department. And he's like, I won't do the voice. I'd like to buy a phone, sir. And I was like, great. I'm your guy.
And you were like, aw, you're going to buy a phone?
Oh, the
Little Peter
the
Parker
little
gonna
tykes
cry?
ones that are on that one. So I took him over to the phones. I was like, which one would you like? And he's like, the iPhone 12, mister. And I was like, you got it. Let's do it. So I went to check him out, and I was like, that'll be $900. And he pulls out $40. He's like, there you go. I was like, yeah. And I was like,
You gave it to him?
I was like, you got anything else? You're a little short there, buddy. And I was like, I can't sell you that. You're that's 1% of what you owe me. So we put the phone back, and I locked the cage. He points at the iPhone 11. He goes, I'll take that one instead.
Oh no!
And I was like, that's $500. He's like, all right. I was like, do you have other money? He's like, no. I was like, well, I'm sorry, I can't sell you this just for fun.
Oh, that's just for fun.
Walmart wouldn't have missed it.
Is that at Penn
I know.
State?
I should have sold more. But I did think, and now you thought that was dicey. This might be a little more dicey, but it was
Nobody thought it was dicey.
Well, just bear with me, I guess. But maybe this is crazy, but I was thinking, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, like, who let this guy out of the house? You know what I mean? You don't have to agree with it, but do you know what I mean? Of like,
I'm gonna let him sit.
whoever's living with this guy has to know he can't support himself on his own. So they're just like, yeah, go buy a fucking phone, do whatever you want. I'm like, that's sad.
Maybe you were on a prank show.
Oh boy.
You ever think of
If
that?
they had a mic on me at that shift,
Maybe it was what would
that
you
would've
do?
Cost me my
and then John Quinones comes down and goes, "Wow, you didn't sell him that phone. What a piece of shit."
And then Walmart comes out and we're like, thank you,
Mr. Wall. It's Wall, right?
Walton, Sam Walton.
Bill Walton. All right.
Because then it's Sam's Club.
Oh, is that the same?
Yeah.
Well, it's the same, but not really.
Same. Isn't that stupid? Yeah. Anyway, you need a membership.
We should probably have a Costco membership, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
We
cheap
should
gas. At the very least, you get cheap gas.
Well, we should have like a joint thing, like the three of us. Isn't that? Should we cut that out?
Should we?
I mean, it's through. I'll take it back.
Is that what the list should be?
But for real, we should have
Top 10
top 10 membership
Yeah.
buy in bulk stores.
Yeah, Aldi. I
Top
love
10
Aldi.
stores.
I hate all these because you got to put 50 cents in to get a cart.
Only a quarter. And if you're cool,
Don't they give it to you back?
Yeah.
But it's like what? Like
It's holding my quarter hostage.
Yeah.
what are we doing?
It's pretty old school. Yeah.
Like what? Like I'm gonna steal. I'm buying in bulk. I'm gonna steal this cart.
Yeah, because clearly you're cheap.
I'm not cheap. I'm smart.
They probably had like 1 year where someone stole like a shit ton of cards, and they were like,
Yeah, in
"This is a problem."
1948.
They had no
Yeah.
clue. Back when
they-
quarters were like a lot of money.
It's insane. Yeah, you should put a $10 bill in there. Anyway,
But those are fun interactions. Oh, here's another one at the store. But I was gonna say quick, like going into Aldi's or even Walmart. Like if there's an old bitch or something taking her card out, I'll be like, "You want me to take that from you?" And she's like, "Oh, thanks, sonny." And there's that. But then,
So then you take the quarter.
well, sorry, that was at Walmart. But that has happened at Aldi's where I'm like, "Here, I'll just give you a quarter and give me your cart with the quarter in it." That's always nice. It's just nice to interact with people. And then I test stand out.
I
stand up
try
on-
to do the total opposite of that.
It's just talk to me. But the other day I was at Walmart and I was parked. I was coming out of the store, parked right next to a guy that had just pulled in and was ready to get out. And I hit my car with the cart. And I didn't realize the guy was in the car. But I was like, whatever, it's my car. But then he said something, but I had headphones in. And I took the cart away. And I was like, I sure hope he didn't say, like, I'll take that cart from you. Because it looks like I can hear him, but I can't. And I just walked away with it. And then I get in the car, setting up the Bluetooth on my phone. I'm ready to pull out. And then I put the car in reverse, and I see his hand is waving to me. And I got out of the car. I was like, yes. And he goes, you're good.
oh
I was
my
like,
God.
yeah, I fucking know I'm good, old man. Anyway, so there's that. But I can understand from his perspective if he's like, I'm parked too close to this guy, and I don't want to get out of the car right now. If he's about to back up, and I'll hit his mirror. But it's just like, just shut up. Just trust me. I'm going to back out of the parking spot.
He's like, I know I would.
But he
fucking
just saw
hit
you
his
like
car.
he just saw you like hit a car. Was that his rationale?
I don't know. That's just what happened. It's up to the audience to decide.
Comment down below.
Is that guy being
Wait,
an
can
asshole?
you? Hey, since I don't know, is this the first No, this is the second. I feel another burp coming. Hold on, just give me a second. Hold on,
Feels like he had a little more time to keep talking.
it went away. I've never had a burp go away. That's still there. I'm gonna try to get it out before. This is the second episode that's aired since your new show has aired.
Oh yeah,
You didn't plug it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I forgot. Everybody.
No, we're not gonna let you plug it. But the point is,
Oh.
no, go ahead, plug it.
Everybody, go check out the Harrison Brinker show.
Featuring.
Harrison Brinker.
That's right.
That's all I got.
Can you tell them the comment you got today on your short?
Oh yeah, I posted a short. Episode 2 came out today. I made a short for it. I talked about the 10 biggest wimps in music, and one of them was Kenny G. Or no, shit. Sorry, wrong story. Just
All I
trying to
said was
plug.
read the comment. It's really not that hard.
I'm setting up the short.
Oh, sorry,
I talked
go
about how Bert Kreischer's daughters look exactly like one looks like the mom and the other one looks like Bert, which I think is wild. Like they look exactly alike, especially two girls. One of them looks like a guy. That's crazy. And I posted that as a short, just like, isn't this wild? And then there was 2 views on it, but someone had already commented and just said, what's the point of this? I was just like, I don't know.
Did you reply?
You should have replied to, I don't know.
I honestly have no idea. But yeah, go check it out every
That
Tuesday.
feels like a compliment.
I didn't.
Did
take
they
it that way.
subscribe?
Nope.
Ah,
You don't know for sure.
I do. I look at the count.
Okay.
You don't know for sure.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's it. Hey,
Fair enough.
good luck to you.
451. We'll see.
Top 10 books?
I was thinking that, but I don't read
I
books.
don't think I've
Percy
read
Jackson?
3 books in my life.
Fight Club.
Is that a book?
Yeah.
I was going to say the song you played for me today sounded like a little like the song at the end of Fight Club.
Oh yeah.
I didn't want to like crush your hopes and dreams.
Hey, I just made that up yesterday.
But you know when you're like, oh, what if there was a movie where like they were like dreaming and you can like go in their dreams? You're like, oh, that's Inception.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to be like, oh, I just wrote the song at the end of Fight Club.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I'll make a new one. The solo part I just came up with. Fucking
But that's
whatever.
kind of what sounds like the Fight Club thing.
Forget it. You're gonna talk about how great I am at piano, and then be like, by the way, you fucking suck.
I didn't.
The guitar.
No, it's cool that you just were able to play that song.
Thanks, guys. Tons of practice. What else do I got
I
here?
don't know. We mentioned the scale. Me and Silas are trying to get into a little bit of shape here.
we were trying.
Power to you,
The shape
gentlemen.
of- yeah.
That's what the beer thing is about, by the way.
So what are we starting at here? We just got the scale.
I weigh 147 pounds. I'm 6'3", and you're gonna take that information and run with it.
He's all penis.
Basically, there's nothing else. But what's crazy is I've been working out for about a month and a half now. Learned today was for nothing, but anyway, I've been working out for a month and a half.
You're doing
and-
it for yourself.
And we'll talk about that.
Maybe
off-air.
the fat you've burned and the muscle you've gained is perfectly
Well,
equilibrium.
no. I think the point is, I told Silas when I got to the golf course yesterday. I put a shirt on that I hadn't worn since I was working at the school about a month and a half ago, and it felt like a little tight. I was like, oh. And then I picked up my golf bag. I was like, this is lighter. And then I weighed myself. Yeah, exactly. I weighed myself. I'm like, I gotta be like 158. And I was 147, which means I can't even imagine what I was before I started working out. I might have been like borderline anemic.
Oh.
Don't worry.
You mean anorexic?
What did I say?
Anemic?
What's the difference?
Low
Isn't
iron
anemic?
in your
Yeah.
blood. You're just like your
Well,
feet are cold.
I might be deficient.
It
in
might be
something.
both.
I might be deficient in motivation.
You could be both.
Either way,
Yeah, that's not off the table.
there it
that's
is.
True.
There's my burp. Either
Oh,
way,
good.
I'm at
It's
147.
disgusting.
What episode is this 34? By episode 50, I'm gonna be 156.
Nice. Fucking yoked.
And our gym was supposed to be open a month and a half ago.
Something
Jackie?
like that.
Jackie?
Where is it?
Where is it?
Where's our gym?
Anyway, go ahead, Si.
I am 5'10", 165.
Hi, Silas. Oh, no.
But I used to be 205
Holy shit! No.
at Penn State.
You were not 205 pounds.
Yeah. In Penn State, I was 205. So 165. Lost quite a bit. Feel good.
I don't even know what to say.
It's impressive.
Started running again. We'll see how long this lasts.
205.
This sweat helps. The heat
Yeah.
helps out here. You should cover yourself
It
in
does.
trash bags.
You lost 40 pounds?
I'm only losing 40 pounds at a British casino. Am I right, folks?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Is like when you spend every day together, you don't even notice it.
I know.
That's the
Yeah.
scary part.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Si, we can't do
Like
that
when I shaved, my mom asked me to send a picture.
Oh, yeah, this is the shaved episode.
I have shaved.
I am become shaved destroyer over there.
My mom texted me back after I sent her a picture of me shaved, and she said, "Oh, your face looks so skinny." I was like, "Ooh, maybe I should order that scale."
Oh.
Like I don't really want to keep dropping necessarily.
I would say 5'10".
Yeah.
Let's get to like 175. But,
Pure
let's
Well,
muscle.
I don't really care to add muscle.
but why not? Why? It doesn't hurt. It can only help.
I guess.
Why not just get to 175 of pure friggin' muscle?
Unadulterated.
Unadulterated.
Because that's a lot of work.
It's
Unadulterated.
really not.
I'd rather just run a little
It's
bit.
not a lot of work.
I'd
10
rather
pounds
just
of
run.
muscle, that's easy.
It's really easy. You could do that in 3 weeks.
Rather just stay slim.
Sorry, especially for someone who's never lifted a day in his life.
Not true.
You would be surprised.
Not
how,
true.
Consistently, you would be surprised how fast you can do it.
That feels like a lot of work.
3 days a week.
That'd be what, like 10 pounds of muscle?
That's correct. Good math.
Feels like a lot.
It's
starting
Tom, I'm
somewhere.
telling you, it's not. Is it? Is it a lot?
Don't ask me, dude.
You want to be a bouncer? Is it a lot?
I don't know. 10 pounds of muscle seems like a lot.
You notice when he might say something that contradicts you, he just goes, "I don't know."
No, I literally don't know. I
I'll
tried
kill
working
you.
out
I'm
for
gonna
like,
kill you in your sleep.
At Penn State, I spent consistently 3 times a week, went to the gym, didn't gain any weight.
That's
The
because
only-
you drank beer.
I know. The only time I've ever gained weight,
It's
I
about
gained
eating.
10 pounds in the span of a week and never dropped it at Penn State, and it was all beer. So that's why I stopped drinking, by
It's
the way.
more about the eating than the lifting, honestly. Because you're gonna go there and you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be," and then you're like, "Where's the muscle?" It's about the eating. Take it from me. I'm clearly ripped.
Yeah. You
Gotta
know
eat
what you're
pure
talking
protein.
I'm
about.
clearly destroyed, in a good way.
You need some tape.
Did we figure out the list?
Top 10 workouts?
Say it again?
Top 10 workouts.
No.
Top 10 weights.
Pilates.
I don't think that's it.
Pilates is
P90X, shake weight.
Right.
Oh, that's
Love-
fun.
love
Top
the
10
shake weight.
infomercials.
Oh, yeah.
But I would have to research that.
Right.
ShamWow.
Never
That's
bought any.
literally all I got. Flex
The
Seal, I
ball,
guess.
the ball that spins.
Fushigi.
Yeah, the Fushigi.
I had one of those.
Did it work?
Wasn't that a scam?
No, you just you have to be like a professional. It was cool when you knew how to do it. My mom used to go to this thing called
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Save Your Laughs. It was called Fairy Con. It was like Comic Con, but for like medieval.
For gay guys?
Nope.
Okay.
It was for like
But for
medieval
people that had to
people.
go to Long Island?
And it was in Maryland.
Staten
And I would
Island.
go.
Shit.
And my mom ran like a convention hall. This is like an insane, weird story.
Yeah, it is.
But
How have I never heard this?
I don't know. Her and her sister, who you guys both met on Thanksgiving.
Sister.
Star Wars.
Shout
Actually,
out.
she Star Wars sucks now. Dune. They ran like a thing, like where you'd come up and buy stuff. Anyway,
kiosk.
there was a Fushigi guy there, a kiosk.
That's racist.
And when he did it,
It's one of those Fushigi guys.
it looked awesome. And you had to learn how to do it. And I remember I could do one of the things, and it looked sick. So it's not a scam. It's just you have to practice for it to look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about yo-yos.
And then there was a guy.
Kids bought it thinking like, oh, it'll just like stay in the air without gravity.
No, that's just not what happens. But to be fair, they didn't say that. There was like, you have to do this and this and this. And then I got one for free. And I used to like do stuff with it. It was kind of cool.
I had those clacker balls.
I had this. Well, my dad had one because he was like, before video games, we just hit balls together, and it's like that was it. So, again, not a gay thing.
No. I'm laughing about Drake and Josh
Oh,
because they play with those, and then Walter gets a bloody nose.
spherical. What's that from?
Drake and Josh.
But what episode?
The game sphere when they have to the bet.
Dude, I wanted a game sphere so bad, and then it just wasn't real.
Spherical?
You know what's crazy? I have a PS2 upstairs. My dad was cleaning out his storage. He's like, I found your PS2. I'm like,
You have
what?
two?
And then he showed me, and it's a PS2 with a memory card in it.
Oh.
I know. I want to know what's on that memory card so
When are you
bad.
going back home?
August.
All right.
I'll go to Gloop.
Wait for that episode, folks.
The August episode. Anyway, yeah, I was hoping it was the PS1. He was like, I found it. I'm like, is it in great shape? He's like, it's cracked right down the middle.
Sick.
I'm like,
Oh,
Good thing
that's what
I have
my
another
parents would
one.
say when I hit my bum on something.
say it again?
Like when I fell on my ass, and I'm like, is it okay? And my parents would look and be like, there's a big crack in it. I'm like, oh, that's classic.
How
classic
often do you
parents
fall on
thing.
your ass?
Well, it was a lot as a child. I feel like I used to trip people a lot more too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
to
I
me.
haven't tripped anyone in a long time, but that was a go-to move in elementary school.
Mhm.
It was. It was a
Pinching.
classic.
Pinching people.
Or like when you,
Hornets.
Oh yeah.
what's the thing where you walk behind somebody and you kick?
Tabletop.
No,
Nope.
you kick their one leg and it clicks
Oh,
into the
I
other
used to
one?
do that so much.
Oh, I don't know. I know like the kick in the back of the knee, and it just.
Or did you
I'd
always?
step on the back of people's shoes.
Or of the? Would you ever do when they had slides on and they go
Yeah.
right out of it?
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That's
Yeah,
very
it was
fun. We wore
great.
slides in high school. What a bunch of douchebags.
I saw.
I loved wearing them, dude. They
Me
were
too,
so
but it's
fucking
like,
comfortable.
what are we doing?
I saw a video of a
I looked great.
jiu-jitsu guy or something get a guy right in the pressure point, right in the Achilles, and I guess it just paralyzed him or something for only a moment. This will only take a minute, and I was like, I'll try that out. Go up to someone, just punch him right in the ankle, and just go limp. That'd be funny.
That's good stand up. More like sit down.
Oh
I think I've said that.
no, that's good.
times.
No, that's good. That never gets old.
I have this is a quick story. It's gross. I went to take a shower yesterday and there was a cockroach in the shower.
Don't say that.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Don't say
In the
that.
bathtub. And I didn't
We
know
have
what to
different
do.
bathrooms.
I didn't know what to do, so I just let him shower with me. I was like, I got you, buddy.
That is not normal. Oh, I was driving somewhere
Yeah, it was
yesterday
disgusting.
with the windows down, and something hit me in the chest while I was driving. I was like, that was crazy. I looked down, and there's a wasp in my lap.
Jesus.
And I freaked out while I was driving. I hit it. It went on the floor, and I hated this. I stepped on it.
Good.
And then, like, 5 minutes later, I looked down, and it was still moving.
Ah.
And I'm like, God, just die, because I don't want... I'm sorry. I love the bee movie. I'm sorry.
Better hope it
And
wasn't
I
the queen.
destroyed that thing.
Hornets are bastards.
Oh, I said wasp.
You did not.
Did I say hornet?
No, you said wasp.
Okay. thank
Really?
you. Yeah.
Run it
I
back.
said hornets earlier.
Well, yeah.
Wasp.
I'm pretty sure you said
I'm
wasp.
pretty sure I said wasp.
But it could have just been when you told
Ant-Man
me that.
or
you
otherwise?
said wasp.
I don't know.
They're telling me I have to watch this wasp movie now. I just want to see Ant-Man. Is that too much to ask? He's going to win, huh?
Why bother even asking me anything? I'm just clearly stupid.
We knew that in episode 1, baby. Come on. The stupid episode. What are you looking at?
What's so important
the
over there?
time.
Yeah. What? Oh, he's checking the time. Are you bored? You have an Apple Watch and you're looking at your phone? That's what kind of society we're living in.
I just gotta close your ring. Just take a brisk 13-minute walk to close your ring. It's like, no.
What?
I'll close your
That's what
ring.
it tells you.
To close your what?
Your ring.
What's that?
Doorbell.
It gives you like goals.
I can't see. I have sunglasses on and I don't have my prescription in my eye holes.
See all that?
I can't see a single thing. I see colors.
Everyone that's listening knows about the rings.
I don't have an Apple Watch because I'm
Do you
not
know
part
about
of the
the rings?
1%.
Oh, I know about the rings.
Yeah.
Do you have an Apple Watch too?
He knows about the rings.
I guess I'm the poor one.
I get the standing.
But Charlie
ones a lot.
Bucket had the factory at the end of the day, and that's all that counts.
I get pissed off. I might have said this before, but the Apple Watch will tell you to stand every once in a
Yeah.
while.
It's like, shut up.
But I'm like, half the time I'm taking a shit, and it's like stand. I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do?
You know what that reminds me of? When you're playing the Wii and they're like, do you want to go outside for real? And I'm like, isn't the point of the Wii to keep me physically active? Like, I'm not sitting on my ass while I'm playing tennis. And you're telling me, actually, you should actually go touch real grass. It's like, well, what is this?
Yeah, I've never worked
My Xbox doesn't tell me to touch grass. It's like, no, stay here. Like, what is that with
That's
the Wii?
why Japan is such an advanced culture.
That's true. And they have no mass shootings. Yeah. They have mass stabbings. By the way, I love...
That's Britain.
What's funny is, like, look, I get it, the Second Amendment. I'm not pro or anti.
Japan.
I think it's a complicated situation, but I hate when people go on Joe Rogan or whatever and go like, oh, you take all the guns away and then people are just going to be stabbing each other. It's like, yeah, I think I'd rather be stabbed than shot in the face. Is that crazy? Is it a crazy take?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather shoot the guy that tried to stab me.
All right, well, you don't have a gun and neither do I. So I guess both of us are getting stabbed.
Maybe
Silas didn't even want to answer that question.
He's going to go get his gun.
He's gonna
and I'm going to
me.
stab you, and he's going to shoot you, and you get to tell us
I hate
what's worse.
that. People are like, yeah, but then we're going to have mass stabbings. It's like, well, that must be pretty impressive that he's going to stab 50 people. Anyway.
But then you got to carry a knife around with you or something. Then you got to get close contact with someone. You know, to stab. That's such an intimate, way to hurt somebody.
Yeah, they'd probably be like, I can't do this. It's too scary. With the guns, like, you're far away. It's like, I could do this.
Yeah, that's true too.
Anyway.
Or you could throw a knife at somebody.
That's true.
There's that.
That'd be pretty funny though if you threw a knife at somebody and just hit the butt of the knife. It's like, shit.
This is awkward.
That's funny.
Anyway.
That's funny.
That never happens in Call of Duty. If you line someone up perfectly.
Never happens to John Wick either.
Huh? No, John Wick's been stabbed.
No, like when he throws it.
That would be funny.
It's like 7. We'll go on.
7?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
In the movie 7.
What's in the box?
Morgan Freeman throws a knife at a dartboard.
Does it land on does it stick?
Yeah. And it was a prop knife, and they're like, here, we're going to get a shot of you just throwing it. But he took the prop knife and just got it in the dartboard, and they're like, damn, this motherfucker knows what he doing.
I'm sorry?
That was his buddy. Hey, Morgan, remember me from the old neighborhood? Go on. I'm not doing
Bruce
it.
Almighty. That would be one of my top 10 Jim Carrey movies.
Oh, yeah.
That's not real.
He was in that, though.
That's true. And he was black.
I don't see color.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, I remember us saying at some point we wanted to do SpongeBob the list.
Oh, yeah.
But that
top
would
10
again.
episodes.
Again, I wouldn't know the names of the episodes. I'd just be like, the one where they were
am
like,
SpongeBob.
you're good. You're good.
Oh,
yeah.
it's great.
Like, what's the name of that episode? Like, what's the name of that episode?
I don't
Do they
know.
have names?
The Flying
Yeah.
Dutchman, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
They have names.
It
yeah.
says it before.
No, I
each
know
one
they have names, but is that the name of the episode?
Oh, I don't
Flying
know.
Dutch-
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Flying Dutchman was a recurring character.
Pirates of the Caribbean as well. Oh, no, that was Davy Jones.
Idiot.
Davy Jones, yeah, but Davy Jones was in SpongeBob. They're
That's
like,
what I
we're
was
gonna
thinking.
sell your soul, put you in Davy Jones' locker. Then Mr. Krabs sells his soul for like 29 cents or something.
Classic.
Classic cheapo crab.
That's good. That's good.
Here's something that happened to me at work. So every time I go to work, I make a nice pot of coffee because it gives me something to do for like 20 minutes. And the other day, I made
What
it a
brand?
little. I don't know. It's brown.
All right.
Like the can is brown. The beans are brown.
I was saying, I know the coffee's brown. But it's black.
Well, sometimes it's white. Almost got it. White coffee. Go check that show out. Anyway, so I made it was a little strong.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. It's 6 a.m. I'm trying to wake up, and so I poured myself a cup. It's great, and then I go back up like a couple hours later to pour another cup, and I taste it, and it was disgusting. And I was like, this tastes watered down. And then I did that thing where I was like, did I water it down? And then I was like, no, the fact I know this is weird is proof. Like, I wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't watered down. I said this to you the other day. Has this ever happened to you where, like, the lights flicker?
Oh, yeah.
And the lights will flicker, and my first instinct is, like, did the lights just flicker? And then I have to remind myself, like, yes, because if they didn't, I wouldn't even be considering that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about that, about the coffee.
I can't say I've ever thought that.
Well, then this story doesn't fucking make sense.
Well, then I was going to say, or is the story over?
No.
Oh, sorry,
it gets
go ahead.
better. Go on.
No, it's not worth it.
Anyway, so something about lights. I made a pot of coffee. I drank a cup of it. It was great. I drank it again. It tasted watered down. And I realized that the coffee had been watered down. And I thought, what fucking psychopath went in the break room and then tasted the coffee and went, this is too strong. And instead of just putting water in his cup, put water in the coffee pot and went, I'm going to put this back. Fuck you, mister, whoever did that. That's why. That was a liberal who did that, by the way.
When it's too strong, I just add more creamer. I don't add water
Creamer.
Thank you.
or sugar.
I hardly know her.
Whoa.
But yeah, I broke that down to a political. I'm turning that political somehow at work. I was like, that was a liberal who did that because it was instead of being.
Well, he's
like,
being liberal with his water.
Yeah, he's like, here for the greater
We're in a
good.
drought.
I'm just gonna assume everyone wants this. What'd you say?
We're in a drought.
Yeah. Where's he getting all this water from?
I mean, come on.
So that was that's all. That was all the.
Well,
notes
you
I
just
had.
reminded me of the thing I said to you, where it's like, do you ever hear a creepy noise when you're home alone, and then try to recreate the movement you just did to hear that noise again? Because you're like, come on, it was me, come on, it was me.
No.
And then it just wasn't you, and you're like, it wasn't me.
I've never once done that either.
Well,
I feel like if
I live with fucking psychopaths.
you knew that when you signed the lease.
But
That's
I'm always
true, too.
if I hear a scary noise, I'm in bed. Now I'm like, I didn't move.
Yeah,
So
but
it
it's
was not
like I
me.
kind of moved a little, so I kind of like do like a little, and then sometimes it happens. I'm like, whew, it was just me. It was me.
I did that a lot at Penn State, though. I would hear shit, but that was
That's
always like
cool.
drunk people were making like it was actual people, not fucking figments of my imagination. So it was worth being frightened over.
$180 million worldwide.
But yeah, there were times where I would like I had a pocket knife and I was like, I'll stab somebody right now because I thought there was people in my living room, but there weren't.
Speaking of assaulting people, did you see Bad Boys for Life? It's the first movie this year to make $100 million
No.
opening weekend.
Wow.
I guess people are over the slap. Congratulations,
Oh,
Will
yeah.
Smith. You're back.
Yeah. You never left.
Anyway, that's it. That's literally the first movie to make 100. Like Dune 2. No. Bad Boys for Life. $100 million.
That's insane.
Oh shit.
That just shows that it's like, I guess it just doesn't. You just can't.
People just love shitty movies.
Apparently, it was pretty good. I don't know.
Oh,
Those are the people that made Batgirl. Remember that movie was
Oh,
like
yeah.
wiped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Like Warner Brothers saw it, was like, no.
well, that was my professor at Penn State knew the guys who directed it, and he's like, they were shit canned.
Yeah.
Or blacklisted after Batgirl, but then Will Smith found him and was like, hey, I'm gonna get these motherfuckers to make Bad Boys 3.
I think you're doing Samuel L. Jackson.
That's not the same person. Just joking, everybody.
But Bad Boys 3 apparently was okay, but Bad Boys 4 is like amazing. Apparently, I've never seen a single one. Though,
No,
so
me neither.
I'm going to see Inside Out on Thursday. Did you see the first one? All right, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch the second one. No, scratch that. Reverse it. Timothy Chalamet, my Wonka. Just kidding. He sucks. Silas and I are gonna watch the second. Silas and I are gonna watch the first one tomorrow. If you'd like to join us, because then we're gonna watch the second one on Thursday.
Ooh.
That's an open
I'm thinking
invitation.
it over. Oh, yes. Sure. I'll be home.
Okay.
I think. Well, I'm working.
The first one is. I'm gonna pull up my Pixar movies. I want to say it's in the top 5, but then I'm gonna say that it's like 16.
Top 10 Pixar?
I mean, I could just tell you my whole list, and then we could just skip you guys, I guess.
Oh.
Okay.
I know Toy Story.
Letterbox, follow me.
Monsters, Inc.
Rodney Laborde. Oh, it's with a Y. I have to change that.
Ooh.
Pixar movies.
So 2023.
What the hell is this? 2024. Inside Out is currently sitting at number 5.
Out of...
19.
Oh, I've seen Up.
Thank you so much for asking.
That'd be a good list.
My number 4 is
Pixar
Toy
before.
Story 2. My number 3 is Coco. My number 2 is The Incredibles. And my number 1, anybody want to take a guess? My number 1 favorite Pixar movie of all time?
Frozen.
That's not Pixar.
Toy
Idiot.
Story?
Nope.
I'm an idiot.
First one to guess it gets
Toy Story 3.
50 cents. Yes, Toy Story 3.
Wow.
Andy, going to college? It's an emotional movie. It's really an emotional film. What?
50 cents.
I don't have it on me. You think I carry 50 cents? I went to
go to
Aldi's
Aldi's,
today, and I
yeah.
forgot that. I beat you to it, you son of a bitch. It's an Aldi's joke.
Wow. Trouble
I
in
get it.
Paradise. Thank you for the high five, by the way.
You're welcome. I knew he was going to leave you hanging.
What else I got here? Coffee,
You
water
actually came
down.
prepared. This is new.
Family Feud. Oh, the Sal Family Feud thing. That's topical.
Oh, wait, hold on. We watched Sal Vulcano's
First debut stand-up
debut
special.
special, and it was fine, I guess.
I'm surprised.
It was all right.
Like, I wonder if putting it on YouTube was just like, I'll make all the money on this, or if he couldn't sell it to anyone, because I have a hard time believing, like, no one would want to buy that.
He has the kind of vibe of just put it on YouTube. I mean, it has 1 million views in 11 days.
Well, that's
That's a lot of views.
Yeah.
It was fine. He's kind of like Dollar Store Sebastian. He doesn't have jokes.
I thought it was Sebastian when I was upstairs. I was like,
In the
whatever.
shower?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, look, I've seen
With a
Joe
cockroach.
Gatto live. Joe Gatto is not a stand-up comic. He's hoping that the Impractical Jokers people show up, and then he
Right.
can just say whatever he wants. And it was cool to like see him with my own eyes, but I'm like, this is not stand up. Like Steve Byrne opened before him. I was like, this is a mistake,
yeah.
Joe. Steve Byrne's a real comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sal was good. Like he's a legit. I think he is a legit comedian. But I wanted to pose a question to you guys, you folks.
Please.
Okay.
Joe Gatto and Sal Vulcano, Impractical Jokers, famous, right?
Right.
Do you think there's a
Impractical
part
Juniors.
of them? Sorry, say it again.
Impractical Juniors.
Don't bring it up. Do you think
Check out
there's?
episode
I
9.
can't believe you remember that. Do you think there's a part of them, or maybe the majority of them, that thinks like every time they go up on stage, like I'm a fraud because these people are only here because they like Impractical Jokers, or do you think thank God? Do you think they're thinking thank God I have Impractical Jokers to fill this arena?
I think it depends on, like, if you're good or bad. Like you said,
like-
Joe's praying they're there.
Well, Joe just doesn't. He's not funny. He's just up there doing Joe Gatto.
Yeah.
So it's like nobody would. I don't think.
But was he
would,
doing like stand up? Like he didn't just go up and be like, "Hey, everybody, who has a question for me?"
No, he was. Yeah, he was doing stand up. But it's like I don't believe that you would sell this arena out if you were never on Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Like people are coming because it's Joe from Jokers, and I think people are going to Sal because it's Sal from Jokers.
Yeah.
But then they sit there and they're like, oh no, this is real. Like
Yeah.
he's telling. Like this is stand up, whether or not you like it or one thing. Joe is like doing stand up, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
you're just doing Impractical Jokers. And I think if I was in their shoes, I'd be like, God, are they really here because they think I'm funny, or are they here because I'm an Impractical Joker?
I mean, they probably get the check and they're like, ah.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't really
yeah.
matter. You might as well just milk it, right?
But I do. Yeah, I would lean more towards what you're saying.
But I don't even know I don't know if they think that way. I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
Our friend James Lewis, shout out,
Sure.
was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah.
And the Jokers happened to be there, and he said that 3 of them were the nicest people of all time, and one of them sucked. You want to take a guess as to which one he said sucked?
Sal.
Sal Vulcano. Did I tell you the story?
No, you could just tell.
Apparently I wasn't there, but apparently
He murdered
James
somebody.
was at the hotel pool on one of the like lawn chairs or whatever, it was like layout chairs. And he
Right.
was FaceTiming somebody, and he said, hey, Sal's like right next to me. But he wasn't right next to me. He was like all the way down there. And he was like, hey, look, can you see him? Kind of like one of these things. Sal put a towel over his face. And then a security guard came up to James and said, you have to delete that video right now.
Oh, jeez.
And he was like, it's not, I'm sorry, it was fate. Like, I don't have a video. And apparently, like, Sal got up and walked away. But the idea of, like, Sal putting a towel over his whole body, it sounds like Sal.
Right. Well, that makes me think that he probably is absolutely like I'm a fraud.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's funny because I don't think he is. I think he's
Yeah.
genuinely I mean, he skipped a step, clearly. He was TV famous and then did stand-up. But I do think, like, if you...
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know when he started stand up.
After Impractical Joke, like, midway through.
Oh.
Because they talked about it on the show where it's like, you're not a stand-up. Like, you're
Oh.
a TV celebrity. It happens to be kind of funny.
Right.
Anyway, I want to see Murr do stand-up.
Yeah.
That's my take on all of it. He was in, like, a sci-fi show.
He wrote a book.
I don't care. The Bible?
Not that.
The Bible
not that
too?
book. Yeah.
Now that's a book idea. Anyway,
What the hell was I gonna say about Sal? Oh yeah.
it was fine. It was
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I said it to Silas. Like it was from what I watched, which I don't know how long
that
you
was
were
about
watching
half of it.
Oh, okay. It was like 3 stories,
Yeah,
which they were funny, but I was like, these are very long.
And it's also, and I hate saying this because I don't really care. But if all you're gonna do is stories, you like
Punch 'em up?
Well, it's like I gotta be able to believe them.
Oh yeah.
Like I know that every story, every comic is told is probably not true,
Yeah.
right? But if that's all you're gonna do, it's like I don't think this is real. So like it's funny, but like if you made it up, then
Yeah.
it's not that funny.
Or at
Like
least
the machine.
Yeah. Like,
Wait, what?
Like the machine.
well, that's
Oh,
Nikki,
yeah.
Nikki Glaser. It was like, Bert Kreischer, I love your joke.
Yeah.
It's like, that's very funny.
Yeah, like I don't mind a story if it's completely made up, but I feel like if it is that, it's got to just be like if you're opening the door to completely making something up, it's got to be full of jokes. It was just a story where I'm like, this isn't a fucking
Right.
poetry slam.
Oh, you know what's? But the reason I watched his
But I
special,
don't hate it either.
The reason I watched his special is because he was on Rogan, Sal.
Oh yeah.
And he mentioned
Talking
like, oh,
about guns?
I'm super sick because my baby was sick, and I was like, his baby? Like, I haven't watched Jokers the last season, but I was like, I didn't know he had a baby. A lot of people thought he was gay. It doesn't matter. You can be gay and have a baby. Fine. That's what
Elton John.
especially in the year 2024.
Yeah.
I typed up Sal Vulcano, wife, baby, whatever, and then the first thing I see is Sal Vulcano kept his wife and baby a secret for years. Apparently, he's been married like 3 years.
Oh,
and his baby's like a year and a half old, and
doesn't
nobody
help the gay
knew.
argument. Maybe he was like, I'll try this gay thing out.
He's like, I guess I'm not gay.
Yeah.
But I'm
don't
like,
want
wow,
anyone
that's
to know I'm
impressive
married.
that you're in the public eye and nobody knew you were married with a child. It's
Yeah.
very impressive. Anyway,
is.
that's it. That's all I gotta say. I like him. He's probably my favorite Joker.
Yeah.
You got that Joker stand up ready or no?
No, he took it.
Oh, sorry.
Are we going to talk about that? We don't have to pull the video up. But everyone, episode 20, I did a joke about Family Feud at the end of the episode. It was a hilarious joke.
It was very funny.
It was good.
It was probably my last good one about
14 cents.
how minimum wage hasn't raised and everyone complains, but no one complains that Family Feud hasn't raised their top prize. And it's not a lot of money. You got to split 20 grand between 5 people. I thought it was genius. Then I watched Sal's special and he does the joke.
Yep. A little better than this.
Is he a fan? We have to ask.
These are the questions we have to ask.
Yeah.
Sal, if you're watching, you can
Shout
have
out.
it.
I'd like $5,000.
That's it.
That's it for a joke.
Sure. I thought that was high.
That feels low for a joke.
No, it's high for Sal. It's low for like George Carlin.
Or I'll sue you for $5,000.
Either way.
Either way, your money's mine, bastard. Yeah. I will say he did this a shitload in the special, which is like abbreviate, shorten words. He did it way too much.
That's like his thing, though. He does that on Practical
That's
Joke.
great. Bill Cosby had a thing. I'm not a fan of that either.
Let's not bring him up again. Twice in a week.
He's a big fan of Louis, though.
Yeah. Well, I can separate the art from the art.
But sometimes.
What I want to.
When it's for me. That's my argument. But yeah, Sal, you're great. Keep it up, buddy. And if you need more jokes, just let me know.
We got to make that short.
I know. It's
Send me the footage. I'll
line
make
for
it.
line, bar for bar. I'll send it to you. I got you.
He does it with a little more gumption, I will say.
I mean,
Gumption?
he yells more.
Yeah.
I had the whole deal or
a
no
good
deal
word.
angle. He didn't want to take that, I guess.
I saw commercials for Big Brother. Like it says Big Brother July 17th. And I'm like, I guess I didn't make it.
Oh,
Come
right.
on. I
Maybe-
thought for sure they'd be watching.
Maybe
Yeah.
next year.
Maybe they saw this and were like, no way.
Yeah, maybe next year.
He's got that guy making
Maybe one day.
racist jokes on the pod. Yeah.
I can't apply for Survivor, guys. I just don't think I could do it. I just got to 147. Doesn't matter.
You couldn't survive? What would you have to do?
It's not that crazy, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'd see a spider and be like, yeah, I'm
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I'm good. It's not worth $1 million. I'm good.
Right.
A spider in Fiji? That could kill you.
Fiji. Truman Show. Survivor. Isn't that just like more puzzles?
Survivor and Big Brother are basically the same thing. Like, there's challenges, and then you have to, like, lie to people and be like, yeah, you're cool, and then, like, get out of here. Travis Spoken,
Right.
that kind of thing. But now it's like, I don't even want you're going to get me on a soapbox. I don't want to do this. But now it's like...
The dam is opened.
Like, when you get voted out, then you become the jury, and then the jury votes on who should win. And it used to... Sorry.
Don't touch me.
I don't have depth perception.
I hate when he does that.
It used to be like who played the best game, but now like jury people are asking like, what would you do with $1 million? And that's what I'm going to base my vote on.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'd be like, fuck you. I
Right.
played the best game. Vote for me. I'm not telling you a thing I'm doing with this money. That's not the point.
Yeah.
But you know, it's 2024, and people are like, but are you going to use it to feed the homeless? It's like, oh, shut up. Dude.
All of them?
All of the homeless. Anyway, that's it. That's
God.
my soapbox. I go for another hour, but that's a different show.
No, I know. I hate homeless people,
Yeah,
too.
props. If you're watching, come on the show. I got some notes. Go back to 39 days. Sorry, it is what it is.
Wow.
He's like 26 days. I'm like, that's your first mistake. Go ahead.
I was just going to say homeless people are lazy.
What?
Let's face it, people. I see the same homeless guy outside of Walmart religiously.
I see a homeless girl.
Oh,
Nah.
maybe she's got a story. But I'm just thinking, this guy goes to Walmart every day, rain or shine. If you have that sort of, let's say it, gumption. If you have that gumption to go out
This
8
is
hours
Sebastian
a day.
bit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Sebastian, I'd like $5,000.
He did it in 2011.
I've been thinking about this for years. Anyway, yeah. Point being, Sebastian
12
already
years?
said it, I guess. Yes. The if you have the work ethic to go out in the rain, stand and hold a cardboard sign in the heat for 8 hours for pennies, you go get a job, my friend. So there's that.
He also
It's a choice, is my point.
Yeah, I think it's hard to get hired as a homeless person.
Yeah, but you ever see
Because
the,
the
you ever see the Pursuit of Happiness?
It's tough.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
But he did it.
Yeah, that was a good documentary. Are we talking about like or what do you mean? I mean, I'm
The
more-
Will
I'm-
Smith movie.
That was fake,
That was real.
but it was a fiction.
No, it's based off a true story
There's a reason they wrote a movie about it.
called The Pursuit of Happiness. Pursuit spelled wrong. No, happiness spelled wrong. There's a Y in there.
Oh yes.
I don't know.
It's a great line where he's like, when the forefathers were writing "in the pursuit of happiness." Well, how did they know to write "pursuit"? Because you can never get there. Like, how did they know that?
Is that the line?
Or something like that. But it's a good philosophical question. Where it's like, how did they know in 1776 that you can never get to true happiness? It's always the pursuit of it. Man, that's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Also, I saw Rogan talking about like, it's hilarious. He was talking about the Second Amendment again, and he's like, it's very interesting that we have this document from 1776 that really shouldn't mean anything because they had no idea what the world was going to become. But because it was written then and that's where our country was founded, everyone's like, no, that has to be it. No matter what, this is what we go to. And it's like people argue there's a comma in the Second Amendment. There are like Oxford scholars that argue what the comma means.
Oh yeah,
and it's
Oxford comma.
There you go. I didn't mean to do that. It's like, it's interesting that like they're ancient scrolls basically.
Yeah.
And we're still trying to figure out what they meant and that it even matters at all. I'm like, that's very interesting. Yeah. Anyway.
I will not be quartering soldiers anytime soon. I don't know how you feel about that.
Unless they're hot.
Women. The
Don't
homeless
ask,
thing.
don't tell.
We've moved on.
Oh, sorry.
We've reversed it.
Retract.
Now, are you saying it's hard to get a job as a homeless guy because they don't have a house, or because they
can't
dirty?
shave?
Because they can't shower or whatever.
That's an excellent point. I hadn't considered that.
Well, you don't.
I wouldn't let a homeless guy in if I owned a gym. Let's just face it.
What?
Fair enough. But if you're just going there to shower, I don't know. If I'm president, though, I'm getting rid of this homeless thing. And I'm not going to kill them or anything. I'll just give them all free houses. But I'm sick of seeing them on the street. Makes me jealous. Rodney's an alcoholic. And now that I'm a sober guy,
No.
yeah.
Role reversal.
It's interesting to see just how much you rely on alcohol to get by. This fucking
It's
fly.
cold. That's very good.
When are you gonna do my role reversal?
So I thought about it today.
Oh, I thought about offering it.
sound like
Then
my
I thought,
ex-girlfriend.
Huh?
Sound like my ex-girlfriend. Like, don't give me that shit.
There's that. What
Was
else?
that a pegging joke?
My brain's done. I'm checked out. I think I'm done.
Cockroach in the shower.
I think I'm done.
We didn't get the fly yet.
We
have
can
to
go
wait
for
till we get
100
the fly.
hours.
What?
Did I congratulate you on the Celtics? I did.
You did.
That's the beginning of the episode.
Celtics. Was there anything else I wanted to say? No.
Stand up?
You got anything? All right.
No, that's a demand. Stand up.
Stand up straight, soldier.
You're just like Danny Tanner.
I did. I was going for
Full House.
Leonardo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, that's something right here. We'll go back to the pod. Speaking
Cheat up
of
to the camera
fashion,
because you raised it up a little. Cheat up to the camera because you raised it. Josh Groban style.
we were talking about fashion earlier, and I was going to make an excellent point about. I'm glad. Yeah, I just watch movies and just wear what they wear in movies because I don't know what matches or what doesn't match. I don't get it.
This wasn't worth it.
So I'll just watch a movie and go, well, he wore that. And that's what I do. So this is what he wore in Wolf of Wall Street when he gets high. Although he was wearing sweatpants and Nike Cortezes.
The
But
Ludes?
those are not on sale. Those are not for sale anymore.
Was it the Ludes?
Yeah. All right, everybody. Here, there's two. I'm going into a new phase where I just do two jokes that have nothing to do with one another. Dreams are stupid, right? Hey, everybody, how you doing? Hello. Just kidding. Dreams are stupid, right, everybody? Like, I had a dream the other night, and I looked up what it meant, and one of the things that always comes up when you're looking up, like, the meaning of dreams, if you dream about someone specific, they say, if you dream about someone, that means they're dreaming about you, which I find hard to believe. It's like, really? Selena Gomez was dreaming about an 8-year-old boy from York, Pennsylvania in 2009. There's that. Here's another one. But I'm a single guy, so, hang out with ladies every once in a while. Things get intimate, but it's always awkward, especially if they're like first meeting and you're just hooking up with a girl. I never know what to say during the act. Like, I try my best not to talk, but I know it gets even more awkward if I'm just completely silent. So I have a couple phrases that I'll say, just use over and over. I'll say fuck, perfect, and ooh, booby. There you go, everybody. So that you can have that one, everybody, if you need to know what to say.
Sal,
That'll be $5,000.
if you're watching, that'll be $10,000.
Yeah, you can have them both. All right, everybody. See you next week.